It's June 2019, and I am in New York City. I just got back from a long day of workshops to my friend's East Village apartment. I put down my books on the dining table, and I check my email. I get an email from my client, Reed, who says, "Lost your journal?" And I thought to myself, is this some kind of a spam? Like, why? It's like, it is just so random. Why would someone like send me this subject heading? But my curiosity got the better of me, so I decided to click it, and it says, "Anna, a cute-sounding guy left me a voice message saying that he found your green journal on the train in New York. By the way, how's New York City? He sounds legit, but don't worry, I didn't give him your number, but this is his number in case you did lose your journal." I go, "Whoa, that's weird. How did the guy know Reed's number?" So I look at my pile. What is Reed talking about? I got my journal right here. Well, it wasn't there because my pile of books, my green journal was supposed to be on the top of the pile of books I was carrying, but it wasn't there. So I think to myself, this random guy just got my journal. What did I put on my journal? I hope nothing incriminating, but other mysteries like, how the heck did he find Reed's number? And why do I even have Reed's number? Because as much as he is a client, we normally communicate via email, so I don't recall ever keeping his number. But I figured I'll get my journal back, so I contacted the guy, gave him a call, and said like, "Hi, my friend said that you found my journal. Can I get it back?" He goes like, "Oh," I go, where do you stay? In New York. And he goes like, "Oh no, I live in New Jersey." And I'm thinking, oh, fuck that. You can keep my journal because I'm not going all the way to New Jersey to get that. But then he tells me, "Oh, but I am going back to the city tonight, and if you want, uh, I can meet you after my dance class." And now my ear perks up. Dance class? What kind of dance? And he says, "Argentine tango." And so most of my friends now, "Be still my heart." Now, I am the person who flew to Buenos Aires, lived there for a while to learn how to dance the tango, and I have a secret fantasy of a rom-com moment, kind of like Sleepless in Seattle, You Got Mail, and in my fantasy, I am thinking this guy looks like Antonio Banderas, but can sweep me off the dance floor like Al Pacino in Scent of a Woman. So I agreed to meet him in Koreatown to get my journal and maybe, hopefully, score something. So when I was but that night I was at a dinner at Brooklyn with some girlfriends, and I'm telling them all about my rom-com start, where a guy finds my journal and I'm gonna meet him. They go, "Do you know what he looks like?" "I don't know, but he does sound cute. He has a nice deep voice, so it sounds very promising." So there I was at 10:30 p.m. in Koreatown at the cafe we agreed to, waiting for him. And he sends me a message saying he's running late. But in order for me to identify him, because I have absolutely no idea what he looks like, he is wearing blue sneakers, blue jeans, blue shirts. Not the most creative person. But you know what? He dances tango, so I'm not going to judge him. 10:45, still nothing. I asked him, does he want tea? 10:50, I see a pair of sneakered feet. That just suddenly popped up next to me in the cafe. And I slowly look up. Okay, blue sneakers, blue jeans. Slowly, my eyes slowly gaze up. Okay, he looks tall. This sounds promising. Okay, and then we go to the waistline, and then his fit, and then we go to the shirt, blue shirt. Okay, he looks like he's buff. And so, like in my head, the soundtrack, the soundtrack and the movie in my mind was going up to a big crescendo until I got to his face, and then the music stops. Not Antonio Banderas. Kind of looks like Milton in The Simpsons without the glasses. So he gives me my journal and explains to me his quest in finding me in my journal. Turns out, in my journal, because I don't throw anything away, I had a notebook. I had the envelope of Singapore General Hospital with a bunch of random numbers, and he go like, "It looks like somebody's phone number. I'll just give it a try." And turns out that was my friend, my client Reed's number. And when I asked him, "Why did you even bother doing this?" And he tells me, "Oh, it's because my dance partner's daughter lost her journal and she was very distraught. When I saw your journal, I figured whoever owns it might be distraught too, so I would at least try to find the person who owns it." And I thought, Aw, isn't that sweet? And then he did ask me out on a date. But I've been on this road before, and you know, going to jumping into a relationship with a why not instead of a hell yeah. So I decided to put a stop to things before anything even started. Thank you.